There's an element of disappointment because in any game you want to go and win it. But when we get up tomorrow morning, we're going to reflect to a group of players who've gone toe-to-toe with a really good team. And we've had setbacks in the game. And we've not let it affect us even in the second half. Extra time with 10 men, and let's be honest, 10 against 11 in extra time is one of the hardest things in football. But we've had moments to obviously the disallowed goal. We've had Josh headers before the 90, Lewis's left foot shot, and we've had moments, and we always felt there would be another moment for us, but we just couldn't take it.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phil.
Cheers,
it's a great reaction from Phil Parkinson there, and to get his thoughts. I love that he said they didn't come here, Ben, just to stop Chelsea. Where can that attitude take this team?
Exactly that. It's perfect. It's exactly what you want when you're playing Premier League opposition, top Premier League opposition as well. You don't want them to be overawed or scared of the occasion, and they showed anything but that tonight. They were on the front foot, they had a game plan, and they stuck to it religiously. And if for the remaining, I think, 11 games of the championship season, if they can put performances in like that, they are without doubt going to be in with a shout.
How likely are they to go up?
They're in a great position. They really are. They're 4 points, I think, ahead of Southampton at the minute. But we all know the Championship is so tough. You see some of the results flying around tonight. They've got Hull on Tuesday, the big Wales derby on Friday night against Swansea. But like I say, anything can happen. But the form that they've come into in this, especially in this second half of the season, is going to hold them in good stead, hopefully.
And they will take so much confidence, Joe, from this game, going toe-to-toe with a Premier League side ahead of facing Hull on Tuesday, who are just 3 points above them in the playoff places in the Championship.
Yeah, they acquitted themselves against Chelsea better than Hull, so they take that. They push Chelsea all the way, like you said, 2 inches away from a penalty shootout. Listen, it's exciting times. I think they're probably, even for their plans, I'd say maybe 2-3 years ahead of schedule. You know, they've got a new stand being built, everything's in place. But with Phil Parkinson and this group of players, anything's possible. 3
successive promotions is already quite incredible. 4 never been done in English football history, Ben.
Never been done. Probably will never be done ever again as well. It's absolutely unheard of, unparalleled. And they've done it I know there's a lot of people talking about the money that they've spent and they've been able to do it, but they've never done it by getting star names. It's always by getting the workman-like players, the players that are going to be part of a team. And I always think that having a good core of players, good, honest, hard-working players, will get you much further than the star names here and there.
OK, well, let's get the thoughts of the Chelsea manager now. Liam Rosenior has been talking to Matt.
Well, Liam, you're through by hook and crook.
We're through. Not the best performance. Really difficult game, which we knew it would be. I thought Wrexham were outstanding. This was a proper FA Cup tie. It's the reason why everybody loves the FA Cup. I'm just delighted that we're through in the end, and now we can focus on the game on Wednesday.
Yeah, you obviously made changes. Do you feel that they worked by and large for you today?
We're through.
I suppose that's an answer in itself.
Yeah, that you have to give your players opportunities. You have to see your squad. You have to utilise your squad. This team have played the most games over the last 18 months in world football. It's crazy for me to just keep rolling players out at risk of injury when we want to achieve what we want to achieve, and I trust the group. Today we could have had improvements in terms of our performance. Some of the elements of our play was very good, and this is a really difficult place to come. So overall, a positive night through to the next round, and now we can focus on the game on Wednesday.
I'm sure you've learned some positive things. What did you not like so much about your team or the way it went?
Yeah, our game control, certain elements of our attacking play. We didn't have the incision that we normally have, but that's normal because a lot of these players haven't had the rhythm of the games, and that's going to make them sharper and better. So you take, it's not a risk. It was an outstanding team that I put out, and I expected us to win the game. We've done that, and we're through to the next round.
Yeah, the red cards that they received, what would your view on that be?
It's dangerous. I don't ever want to see a player red carded, but for me, Ali could have been really badly injured from that challenge. So they're the challenges that you don't want to see. Wrexham, even with 10 men, were magnificent, and I wish Phil and his team all the best going forward.
And a clean bill of health for you to go to Paris midweek?
Hopefully. That was the aim. We'll check on everyone. Obviously 120 minutes for a few, but no, we'll check. We'll get back on the coach, and we'll make sure we're prepared for that game.
Wish you well.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Joey seems relieved.
Yeah, and he would be. He's made 9 changes, and he said to Matt there, the reason he has to make changes is the amount of games that played the club. The club chose to go to the Club World Cup, and there was financial incentive, and the club have got a big squad and the young players. So there's reasons. So, but if you're a football man, if you change 9 players, you're taking a big risk. regardless of the quality of the players, because they've got to come and they've got to gel, and it's not a team game. You're not just putting names on a sheet. So they've done very, very well tonight, them boys, to get over the line. And it's a cup football, so the main thing is that you're just in the hat.
They had to dig deep.
Yeah, like Joe said, I totally agree. At the end of the day, it's about getting through, and then we'll deal with the aftermath afterwards. And I just think that there were certain moments in the game tonight which I'm expecting a Premier League team to be able to see it out a little bit more easy, especially down to 10 men as well. And I think they've probably got a few questions that are going to need to be sort of addressed and answered in the coming days. But like I say, all that matters at the end of the day for Chelsea is that they're in the hat for the next round.
You'd expect some other players to be featuring in the PSG game that's to come midweek, Joe, but how much confidence has this performance given you ahead of the Champions League, or can you not judge them too much?
No, the confidence I've got going into this tie is from the Aston Villa game. I thought was outstanding, and you think tonight you're going to have Cole Palmer back, Enzo fresh, Caicedo fresh, Reece James, Fofana, Chalobah. There's going to be multiple changes, and so listen, put this game to bed tonight. The Aston Villa performance away was a real good performance, so that's where you're going to get the confidence from. You've got to go to Paris and you've got to stay in the game, and that's so crucial because we've seen what they can do. They can obliterate teams when they're moving the ball so fast.
Ben, just a final one on Wrexham. Proud leaving here?
Super proud. They've done everybody. It was just the spectacle alone. It was fantastic for the neutral watching at home. That's what we want to see from the FA Cup. I'd love to know if the managers enjoyed that tonight. Because during that interview, they look exhausted. They
managers don't enjoy it, mate.
No, I don't think they did. No.
Guys, thanks for your company. Don't forget, plenty more FA